All right, guys. I'm hoping everything's working because it has been it's been a while, guys. I'm not gonna lie. So hopefully you can hear me. Hopefully everything's working. I'm not. If anyone can confirm, it's been a week. Yeah, Nick. I did say I'm taking. I don't know if you saw the YouTube post. I said I was taking a 1-week break from content creation because work was busy and I just needed a week to relax. Because the last few Grand Arenas were so bad for me, like personally, and it was just a case of too much going on at once. So I basically just wanted to kind of take a little bit of a relaxation, right? So how's everyone doing today? Hopefully you're all doing well. Yeah, no, I didn't go anywhere. I'm still here, so don't worry about that. Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? I'm literally like 3 pieces away. And you know, let's do this. I hate this game sometimes. Why would you not get? There we go. Thank you. All right, perfect. There we go. All right, beautiful, cool. So yeah, I didn't go anywhere. I was just relaxing. I've not really got anything else to really say there. Today's stream is not going to be too long, and it may end abruptly. I cannot tell you when it will end. I'm waiting for someone to come and deliver something to my house. So as soon as they come, I will like quickly sign out and we'll be done. So I reckon today's stream's maybe 2 hours, 2.5 hours, maybe a little bit less than that. I don't know yet. So I hope all of you are doing well. If there's not too many people in the stream, I mean there's only like 10 of you here, so not too bad at the moment. Then we'll just do the reviews based on who's here rather than randomizing it. Okay, I'm out of space for mods, guys. I knew that was gonna happen. Oh my word! Because I've been so busy, I've just been putting energy into mods, but not actually using anything else. It's so lame. Free to play's going well. Yeah, free to play's doing it all right. Nothing too special going on. There will be a video next week, like this coming Friday, which will have 2 weeks worth of footage. But yeah, the free to play is coming along really well. That's basically all there is to really say for that. What did I use here? It was this. Can I do? Yeah, I can do one more. Okay. Let's do that. Sorry guys, I'm just quickly doing my refreshes because I literally just got home from work like 10 minutes ago. Is this song looping or what is this? This song's annoying me. Alright, let's change it up. Alright. You got 725s in the last few weeks and ever since. Yeah. No, I know that feeling. I got my first 15 on the free to play the other day, which is quite nice. The mods there, I'm doing 3 refreshes a day, and it's actually coming along really well. Hey Glurmit, good to see you. I haven't been on stream much. Yeah, no, it's fine. We've all been busy. Don't worry about it. It's perfectly normal to have a life. I mean, I've not even streamed in like 1 week, so you know, it's fine. Man, what else do I need to spend energy on? I'm just using raid currency to do credits, but there's not really a trick per se. Although eventually the free to play, at least with my plan, will never have a credit issue because once you get the Poncho Bros up and running, you can just spam their event for credits and then you get like 50 million, not including all the other sources of credit. So that's kind of like, eventually it will kind of even out and be alright, but it's just the beginning's a little bit lame. Oh man, I need to get my Gungans up and running. I need more raid teams, guys. Desperately, I'm slacking. Alright, let's do this real quick. Okay. I'm not gonna spend that here. I'm not gonna spend this one here either. Alright, let's go do some reviews. Right, so how many people are in the stream right now? 15. Okay, that's not too bad. Right, guys, so everyone, if you want a review, just type in the chat. I'm going to get up a random name spinner. You know the drill. And we'll do it this way. Because there's not too many of you. It's not like there's 30 of you just chilling. There's like 10 or 15 of you. Yeah, so just put anyone who types after MMM. That's there we go. Anyone who types after that will get put on, and then we'll spin the wheel. Is there anything else that I need to do before I finish up here? This is fine. Don't care about this. Don't care about this. That's in 3 days. I don't think there's anything else. I'll tell you what I did do on my account, guys. I finally took my Jedi Knight Cowl up. He's been at Relic 5 for so long. I finally took him up to R8. And I applied the lead Omicron. Because I thought, I want a reason to take him up. And I thought, I just don't have the time to manually play through every TB mission. So I thought, who would be a good character to put a lead Omicron on just so I can press auto? And it actually works pretty cool. Hey, I just filled up the form for us reviews. I've been playing the game for 7 months now. Well, hopefully today's the day that I look at your account. Who knows? I did already say today's stream's not going to be super long, so don't expect there to be like a load of reviews. I don't have enough time today. I just thought I have a little bit of a block, like a 2-hour. Oh, what am I doing here? Sorry, it's not on there. I meant to put that on here. Yeah, I have like a 2-hour gap. Possibly longer, possibly shorter. We'll see. No, it's not super long. Today's not super long. We will do a super long stream next week, though. Possibly next Saturday. I'm thinking we'll do a stream, but I'll start at like 7 or 8 in the morning, and we'll finish at like 4 in the afternoon. So that will be the longest stream. It's going to be a weird time. It's just my schedule at the moment is really messed up. No, I want to do another TB Omicron. Personally, I want it to be Enoch, because I'm gonna have to be doing special missions next TB, and this I don't want to do any spoilers, but I will have to start doing much better in TB, or at least like doing my best. And obviously there's the special mission. It's sort of Mandalore for Trooper Gideon, and if you have this, it's dead easy. So I have a feeling I'm going to have to relic this guy up and do that. That might have to be my next one, which is why I've been investing in Trooper Gideon. Anyways, Glurmit probably set the fire. No, that wasn't even my. No, don't even. I was panicking that where I work was going to get rammed because of that. Thankfully, it wasn't, and it's all sorted. So, yeah, because I was going to have to stay late today because of that, because we thought it was going to be really busy, and then it turned out it wasn't, so I went home early. Yeah, I mean, I kind of agree, but at the same time, it's like, the rewards are too good, you know, and it all stacks up. And if you're in a guild, which I should be in at the end of the weekend, where you're like doing all special missions and everything, you need to do your part, because even though it sucks, right, it adds up, and there's so much income, and it's like the least you can do. Obviously, if you're in a guild where you're not able to participate in that way, then it's not too much of a problem. But yeah, right. Let me continue to load you guys in here. TV over GAG. I mean, I used to be a big TB fan. Especially during like Lightside Geo, which lots of you will probably be like, what? Are you crazy? Why would you be a fan of that? No, I liked it in the past. Because you actually had to kind of think things through and try different teams. With Ro, it's kind of like you have 3 or 4 teams that just do well in every single mission. And even then, it's only really when you get to like the R8 phase where things actually get difficult. Up until that point, you can just kind of throw anything and it will work. Which is kind of lame. Because it's not busy, ignore the form for now. Because it's not busy in the stream, I am just putting people manually for today. And also, it's not going to be too long a stream, so I don't want to be doing. Like, I don't mind doing reviews for people that aren't here because they'll probably watch the stream after. But I would rather just put you guys who are here in. I mean, you could review my roster if you want to. You can video yourself reviewing my roster, send it to me, and then I'll do a reaction video reacting to you reviewing my roster. There we go. How about that? That could be quite fun. All right, guys, give me 1 second to grab a drink. Like, you wish not. You know, I need to keep the jokes kind of like, I don't know. YouTube's a weird one. You make like one joke that goes south, and all of a sudden you get demonetized. That would be awful. Right. I think I've got everyone who just sent a message in here. I don't think I've put anyone twice. Is anyone missing? No, I think that's everyone. No, there's one I'm missing. There we go. Just chuck you in there as well. There we go. Also, guys, I'm gonna put out a post about this, because it's almost summer season, and I work in an airport. Obviously, it gets busy. We know how this works. During the summer season, so we're gonna say from April, maybe end of April, so May. Basically, from May until end of August, it's only gonna be 2 GAC streams and 4 videos a week. There may be weeks where I do more. But what I don't want to do is I don't want to commit to doing too much and basically just burn out because of work, because of social life, because of streaming. So just appreciate that during the summer season, there will be less content, but I'll probably be spending longer on the videos, so the videos will be more detailed, right? Because otherwise what will happen is one of two things. Either I just burn out, which is perfectly normal to happen when you work like crazy amounts of hours and all of that, or the quality goes... I don't want either of those to happen. So basically, just don't be surprised if it's only 4 videos, and maybe 2 to 3 streams, 2 GAC, and maybe a roster review if I can fit it in. And then what I'll do is I didn't actually play my last 2 GACs, guys. I was busy both rounds, so I don't have any footage to upload for last GAC. I actually went 0 for 3 because I forgot to do the fleet battles. I would have won if I had done them, and I forgot to attack both times. So yeah, anyway, going forward, the third GAC, it won't be set, so sometimes it'll be the Wednesday, sometimes the Friday, sometimes the Sunday, but one of those will be a video and 2 of them will be a stream. Have I bought any Lightspeed bundles? I'm going to in a couple of days. I'm going to be buying, because I want to buy this one. It's kind of, I have the characters, but I don't know, I can't be bothered to relic them up. Like, I want a relic Omega, I just would rather pay than do any. I mean, actually, you know what? If I'll work it out, because I'm gonna work out exactly how many crystals it would cost me, because it would probably be similar amounts. I'll have a look. Maybe this one I'll just like put the crystals on and buy the gear. This one I don't know. I have all the. I mean, it's annoying. There's only 3 characters I don't have here, right? And each one. Anyway, we'll work it out. Right, so let's get going. All right, Mag, let me add you in to the thing, guys. If you're joining the stream now, it is gonna be a bit of a shorter one today, and you need to just comment in here if you want a review. Don't follow the pinned message. In fact, I'm gonna remove that, and I'm gonna change it. Give me a second, guys. You know what? Let me stop having one. I will be giving out 3 reviews. There we go. Guys, I hope you're all proud of me. I actually, this TB was my first TB with basically Cow and Zepho and Mandor already, and I aced it. Of course I did, right? It's not too difficult. All right, what did you send here? Instead of roster reviews, you should do roster roasts. Maybe one day. I don't know. It is. I like the idea of that, but then it's kind of like you build up an audience, right? And people kind of begin to expect certain things, and a lot of people come to the channel for the I don't know why, like the more educational sort of like vibe, but we can definitely add them in. All right, anyways, we're actually gonna go ahead and spin the wheel and get some reviews done, because I don't know when the stream's gonna end. If I get the phone call to say they're on their way to my house, then I will just have to end the stream early, unfortunately. And guys, it's nothing special, it's just yeah, I need something delivered, and then I've got to, like, you know, be the kind person I am, invite them in, offer them tea, coffee, and then chat away and all of that stuff. So yeah, we'll just stream until that happens, and when that does happen, I will disappear. Next stream will likely be next Wednesday for Grand Arena. No, the reason I'm not spending my mod energy is because my mods are fully capped. So I want to go through, I basically, my refresh is in 3 hours. So I've saved this. I'm going to go through my mods. I'm not going to do it on stream, it'll take too long. And then it'll be a modding stream, not a roster review. I'm going to clear out all the rubbish mods I have, use all this energy, and then go from there. So that's why we're not doing that right now. Alright, let's go spin the wheel. Who's it going to be? Who's the lucky one today? Who's it going to be? Look at that. Pluto. There you go. You ask and you shall receive. Alright, cool. So, Pluto, do you want to chuck your ally code down for me to have a look at? Yeah, nice. I'm off the hook. I'm always off the hook. I don't know. I feel like I should be more careful. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I made a mistake. Let me go and edit you out. I tend to make a lot of mistakes in life. Unfortunately. Well, I mean, I haven't made one I regret yet. Somehow. But who knows. Right, we're just waiting for Pluto to put the ally code, and then we'll get going with the reviews. Alright, yeah, there we go. Anything else? Oh, Galactic. I haven't done Galactic War today. Oh my word. And I'm also trying to get raid teams. I need raid teams, guys. Like, desperately. Because, oh, I can't wait. I can't wait until Monday. Because there's gonna be, I'm gonna make a video, and I'm basically gonna be like exposing myself, big time. Like I've got to like up the performance levels, right? Anyway, Pluto, where's your ally code at? I suppose I could go have a look in the form, but that would be too easy. Right. So what do you need for Jar Jar? You need Relic 5, right? On the Gungans. I mean, Jar Jar's not even in the journey guide just yet. I'm assuming they're gonna get added soon. Long way. Yeah, that's the problem with my roster. Like, yeah, you can see I'm a third of the way. Bane is there. Like, yeah, it just kind of sucks. I will have Darkseid Ray, and I will have Jocasta Nu. There's a chance I don't have Jocasta Nu by the end of the third one, because obviously, like I said, I got busy last conquest, so I might have her the first one after. Darkseid Ray, 100% I have at the end of this cycle. The others is just, it's just unfortunate. I'm not prepping for new raid just yet. I'm gonna wait for like guild orders and all of that before I do that. Yeah, conquest units just sucks. I'm not gonna lie, and none of them are really even coming to packs. So it's not even like I can. Not that I would, because I have more important things to spend my money on. No disrespect to people that do spend on this game. I mean, I say that as someone who has spent money on this game. But I feel like I have more important things to be spending on. Right. Yeah. I mean, you've been playing that account, like, for 2 years. I'm not surprised, but that's still a really good achievement. The problem with Conquest is if you go inactive for any period of time, you're going to miss out on the characters. There's nothing else you can really do there. Yes. Well, if you started your account when I released the video, it'll be about 2 years. Well, 2 years and a month. Yeah. Right. I'm going to have to go look at the assembly code manually because I can't find it here. Oh, why is people sending me? Hold on 1 second. All right. All right, guys, give me 1 second. Let's guess. Right, let me go have a look here. So let's go have a look. See if I can find Pluto, because I can't see the other code coming up. And it should be on the form, even though I told you not to fill it in today. Yeah, it is. There we go. Alright, cool. Let's go have a look here. Alright. So 8.2 million GP. Cool. We're up. No, it's fine. It's just YouTube removing them. That's all it is. Don't panic. Okay. The oil tanker got sunk, but yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna yeah, I'm not gonna comment on that sort of stuff just because yeah. If you got a second sister Omicron, what's going on here? What's the meaning of this? It was not me. Going for profundity, okay. Nice. Did it give the Omicron on the LSB? I didn't know. I haven't looked at this LSB because I have it. Okay, it gives you the Omicron. All right, forgive me. For a second, I was about to say what is going on. Right. Because I already have this character, right? So the LSB doesn't show up for me. So I didn't realize that it has the Omicron. Okay. You have a lot of LSBs actually. Like a lot. Okay. Let's try and I wish there was a way to kind of like filter out the LSBs when I'm looking. I mean, obviously there's not, and I can understand why there isn't. Oh, your account's only 9 months old? Is it? I saw a post on Reddit the other day of someone made a thread, and it was like 1 year old LSB account. I was gonna say I didn't actually read. I just read the title. I didn't actually read the post. I was gonna say this isn't your account, is it? Alright, anyway, we have Obi-Wan Relic 9, Qui-Gon Relic 9. Ooh. Right, obviously you did the Zeta because you wanted the Omicron, that's fair. Otherwise, there's no reason to do that. You also didn't need to do... Oh, which one is it? I guess this... Yeah, it's this one. You don't have Queen Amidala, do you? No. So you could have actually skipped that Omega. Like, it does nothing. The Omega is if active ally Queen Amidala. Right, you don't have her. You could have saved that, but hey, it doesn't make much of a difference. Zeta Crunch, yeah. We love that. Darkside Ray, triple Omicron. Reasonably fast. Okay health. Not bad damage. I'm going to be speaking to some people in the coming weeks about this. I'm still very unconvinced on the modding. Not your modding, but I just mean the modding in general for Ray. Because I'm seeing three ways people are doing this, right? There's some people who are just going the route of as much health as possible. There's some people that are going the route of as much offense as possible. And then there's some people who just go, okay, I don't care about either of those. What I care about is the health. Offense or health, whatever the train of thought was. I don't know, I feel like there's three ways to mod her, and I don't know which one is best. Obviously, when we faced her in 3v3, people said it on defense. If you remember, we used Starkiller to beat it. Now, I've got to wonder, if they modded for high health, that would not have worked, right? Because she's going to ramp too much health, you're going to time out. It's a weird one. Yeah, see, when I eventually get her, I think I'm going offense. That's my thought process, because especially you need her to be able to get kills, right? Because that's when your team gets... Is it when she gets kills they revive? Is it on this one? Which one of her abilities is it that makes... I'm sure it's on here, isn't it? Is it on here? Yes. If Ray defeats an enemy, all allies defeated by the enemy are revived. And if you don't have enough offense, sometimes she doesn't actually get the kill. I don't know if she needs speed though, because the thing is, you have the untargetable stuff, right? You also have... I mean, she gains a decent amount of speed as it is. I'm not too sure. I mean, there you go. While Ray is debuff, she has 50% speed. I don't know if you need speed on it. I like I said, I want to wait and speak to people that are more knowledgeable than me. Well, yeah, no, but that's true. But I've seen, before I took my week off, I was watching loads of GAC streams. I mean, I still watched them even then, but still. I watched some, and I saw some people would get like a character near the red, go for the kill with Ray, and she wouldn't kill them, and you lose banners, right? And then if you modded her for offense, she would have got that kill, you get those banners back. And I've seen that happen 3 or 4 times. Yeah. I think offense is the way. I think offense or health. I don't know about the speed. Because my question would be, does the speed change it on defense? Probably not. Does the speed change it on offense? Probably not, right? You're going to win whether you're that like 360 or not, right? So I'm kind of thinking... you go for offense instead. Okay. All right. Yeah, I don't know exact speed stats. That's where I'm gonna have to speak to people and kind of we can work out exactly what you should look at here. Obviously, Zetas is gonna be a nightmare for you, because you just, no matter what you do, you're gonna have a Zeta crunch. No matter what you do. You're gonna have a Zeta and you're gonna have an Omega crunch. I feel like you need to be more careful with who gets them. Okay. It's like, for example, in your position, obviously, don't take it back. I mean, it's impossible for you to take it back now. I wouldn't be doing 2 on Starkiller, 3 on Ray right now. Like, if you're thinking about doing that in the future, I would say stop for a second. The reason being, you have so many teams or characters that would benefit from the Omicrons, from the Zetas and whatnot, right? So I would try to avoid doing that where possible. Like, for example, with Ray, going back to her, these two, yes. I mean, this one you 100% want. This one is very, very strong. This one is good. But again, I'm seeing that you can still win without it, and it doesn't change the defensive viability of the team. Okay, so you've already got Omicrons in the bag. I mean, I'm assuming if you bought Lightspeed bundles, you got R9s, maybe you do actually spend money in this game, so Omicrons may not be an issue, right? That's perfectly normal. All right, let's go have. I mean, it's pretty. I mean, it's interesting that in 9 months you can get to 8.2 million GP. Obviously, it costs money, right? And it adds up and up and up and up as more Lightspeed bundles come out. Special Army is your favorite, really? I am. Everything I've seen indicates that it's the weakest of a very good selection. That's not to say you shouldn't do it, but I'm saying like if you're starved for Omicrons, maybe you can hold off. Right, let's have a look at your mods. So how fast is Mara Jade? 365. Okay, and speed and potency. What primaries do you actually have on her? All right, protection, offense, potency. Okay, Piet R9 as well. 326. How fast is your Mara? That is a big drop. I don't know about that one. Yeah, okay. I don't mind a drop like this. I don't like a drop like this. What's this Adrad? 310, 11, 12, 13, 15. With potential to go up. Oh, don't slice that. That one, yeah, you can slice. That one's fine. That one's fine. But don't take this one up. Yeah, but you've already done it here. I don't know about that one. Right, anyway, I wouldn't slice the defense primaries. Not for Adrad. Adrad, you're going to want, like, some different stuff going there. Alright, no, man. Okay, Bosk, yeah. I understand you're progressing very fast, right?
Are you ready to throw another GAC?
524 by 481 by 289.
Thank you so much for the £2, mate. I'll do your review after this one. Where was I going with this? I was gonna say something. Yes, this is what I was gonna say. I know that you're buying LSBs, and I know that everything is kind of tight for you in terms of Zetas, Omicrons, mods, you name it. But I would relook at this. I don't like the fact that you go from 360 and then like 10 characters down, you're sub 300. Like for me personally, because my next question is gonna be, well, how bad does this get? Yeah, you see 265, it's too big a drop. I would like to see you balance it out more. And also, if we're looking here, right, you if you're gonna do this way of modding, you want whoever needs speed, right? Whoever's like the most important characters for speed need to have it. Obviously, Piet, Mara is fine. Leia's very good to have first. Commander Ahsoka, if you have JMK. If you don't, then I wouldn't worry too much about the speed there. Chieftain's already fast as it is. I don't know. Because we're gonna go down here, and then like this. I understand because I've had mods like this in the past, right? When a few years ago, my mods were I mean, my mods aren't fantastic now, but they used to be really, really bad. And obviously, I speak from experience when I say one of the things to help you when it comes to this is just to more evenly divide them. Because in the end, what do you benefit from having a 360 Mara Jade? Is that 360 going to be enabling you to beat what you couldn't already beat at your level? And your level right now is a Rhodium. And I would say 9 times out of 10, no. Right? You could easily drop her even down to 300 for now, right? I'm not saying to do that, but it's an example. Free-to-play videos can come out next Friday. I took a week off content creation and everything. So yeah, it will come out, don't worry. Basically, my argument is, don't build your roster around the top of the... no, I've never been to America. Don't build your roster around the top players. Don't look at what they have necessarily and think you have to copy. Because those people are modding their teams to the highest level because they're going up against the highest level, right? If you're not at the top of Kaiba, you do not need, and I'm telling you, you do not need a 360 Mara Jade. You can drop her to 330, 340, maybe even 300 in some cases if you blow a Rhodium. You're still going to be winning perfectly fine. And then that's 60 speed that you can put down here. Float them around. And you're going to see much better results doing it that way. Because the problem is right now, you basically got all your eggs in one basket, and it's just, it can work. I understand that not everyone wants to take that advice. I don't know. Right, let me just check how long this review's been going. Also, I do apologize. This stream will not be very long, guys. There's a chance there won't even be another hour. This was kind of just like a last minute idea of mine to go live today. So, my Mara is 360 for comparison in K1. I mean, my Mara is 360 in K1. Oh, K2. I said that was K1. No, I'm not on K2. But the point I'm making is you don't need it. Don't mod to be the same as the best. Mod for what you're up against. You know, like, what I always like to do, if you're uncertain about your level, right? Go to .gg. I'll use Mara as an example, right? And this is probably going to bite me because it's going to be exactly what I told you not to do. And if you go to the best mods and you go down here, right? So, in Kaiba, right? Average relic is 6.8. Average speed is 335. In Kaiba, this is the average speed. If we go down to Erodium, the average speed is only 297, right? And this is what I'm kind of saying. Just look at the averages, because you don't need... Look at that, 206 in Chromium. You don't need her to be 360 if you're not right at the top of the game. Excuse my mods, by the way, on and off for years. Don't worry about it. We'll have a look. Don't panic. All right, let's... We've had to look at mods. You said your phone profundity. There's not a lot really to say about that other than you're almost there. Good luck with that. Oh, no, yeah, I'm with you. You don't. It's only when you get to, like, the top, like, 2, 3, maybe even 5% of players in the game, where it's like, you have to have exactly certain thresholds for stats. Until you get to that point, you don't need it, because you're gonna be going up against poor relic levels. You're gonna be going up against badly modded teams. Like, when you get to the point where you're facing full R8, R9 teams with God mods, then yes, you do need like 360 speed on these teams. But until you get to that point, it's just a waste of resources in so many ways. Okay, let's go ahead and have a look at graphicals. I'm gonna try my best to keep them super detailed, but at the same time, guys, like I said, I think the stream's gonna end like 3 o'clock. That's why I had to disappear for a second earlier, because they said they're gonna be here just after. So yeah, today's stream's gonna be quite short. I tried to warn you guys. We'll do a proper long stream next week. This was just me showing you guys I'm actually still here, because I haven't uploaded this week. Okay. Alright, let's go have a look at your account. So, this is your account, right? Yes, it is. Okay, cool. So, similar GP. Lots of Lightspeed bundles. This is just going to be the case now, I reckon. Lots of people are going to have Lightspeed bundles and all of that fun stuff. Right, so let's... I'm not going to spend too long on the mods, but I just want to have a quick look. Just see what we're looking at here. 313. I'm not looking at the speeds. I'm looking... Yeah... 303. Another thing is, if a character needs speed, don't be afraid to break the set. Like, I know everyone runs Mara with a potency set. She doesn't actually need the potency set. I don't even think I run a potency set on her. Like, she just needs a speed. Remember, she inflicts tenacity down anyway, so it's not as important. Right, this is... You see the difference here? Okay, you probably have worse mods than the previous account, just looking at the top characters. But what I'm noticing is there's not too big a drop. You know, everyone is kind of keeping up with each other, right? I don't know if I would have done this. I think it's a bit of a waste. Okay, what's your rain model like? Offense, health, offense, yeah, okay. I can tell you now your health's way too low. I can tell you that just from looking at the mod sets. And she's level 7, our rate should have like 11.2k offense. But the health's too low. I would say, as a baseline, aim for 200k, 12k, right? 200k health, 12k offense. But what you probably want to be doing is, if possible, going for 2 offense, 2 health primaries, right? So the circle health. Obviously, ignore the square. I'm not including that. I'm including circle, cross, triangle, arrow. And have 2 offense, 2 health. That way you get a nicer split for the offense and health. And then if you can get good offense secondaries, you're golden. So that's what I would recommend as a baseline. Obviously, once you get like to the top level, then you will change the way Ray's modded. Maybe your guild tells you to change it. I don't know. There's lots of ways to mod her. And I'm gonna be and someone actually suggested I make a video on Ray specifically, covering different teams you can use, pre and post Ben, pre and post Ezra, and also covering different modding that you can do on Ray, because there is different ways to mod her. There's not one way to mod Ray. She's one of the, I would say she's one of the most flexible characters when it comes to how you actually mod her and how her kit interacts with different characters. So that's something I would also look at. Right, let's not look at mods on this account. Let's go ahead and... Right, let's think Omicrons for a second. Merrin, I would do. Merrin's Omicron is so good. And if you have, you have no relic. 100% worth it. Like, to the point where you could literally Omicron Merrin, right? Ignore everything else, and the team would still function. Perfectly fine. But why is everyone trying to message me? I'm trying to... Do people not know I'm streaming? Okay. Yeah, so I would do Merrin's Omicron. I think it's just that good. There's so many teams you can beat, and so many teams you can set up a 2-shot or 3-shot or even a 1-shot with. It's just too important. Offense. Don't set Night Sisters on defense. You'd use Night Sisters for offense. You can use it to set up 2 shots on Jabba specifically. The thing with Night Sisters is, but until people realize that Phoenix absolutely hard counters it, even with low investment, or until they realize there's plenty of other teams that also do the same. No, I know you don't, but I'm just saying, like, it's an example of what you can beat. Okay, hold on. Let me show you. I'll pull up the data. Also, I'm surprised you don't face Jabba. What GAC are you in? Chromium. I'm still surprised you don't face Jabba in Chromium, considering Jabba's such a popular farm. And he's been out for a while now. That does surprise me. Okay, so Towson. And if we go Merrin in here, and if I just put Merrin's Omicron on, I'm going to show you the team she can beat. There we go. And let me just exclude all the others, because I don't want them to be having... Oh. There we go. Alright. So, here we go. This is in 5v5, right? Grievous, Geos, I mean, you can beat these with or without. Jabba, obviously, it's a low percentage. It's actually harder to do in 5s than 3s. But the point is, you can still set up a reliable 2-shot if you ever face it. Because you're going to kill everyone off apart from Jabba. Zori, other Night Sisters, CLS you can beat, Grievous you can beat, Inquisitors you can beat. Yeah, there's a decent amount. Adrad. And these are, a lot of these are made much easier just by having Merrin's Omicron, because you're gonna be taking those turns. It's actually in 3v3 where you actually see a bigger sort of like the teams you're beating are better. Because of the way the Omicron works in 3s, it's very easy to get just down to Merrin, and then you just auto basic and kill everything. But yeah, there's some pretty cool teams you can beat. So I would recommend that for sure. Yeah, I mean that's just happens. But still, I would still apply it because it's a good Omicron. And the best thing is, it allows you to just cheese so many teams. Like last Grand Arena cycle, I was using it to beat Queen Amidala. Okay, it was like we lost 1, we won 2. I'm not saying it's consistent. I got a video on it, but it still works, and it's because of the Omicron. It just goes to show you the power of it, right? Anything else? Just trying to think. 1P you've done, Trey you've done. What's your Jetnat look like? Okay. I'm assuming you've gone as low speed as possible. You don't want tenacity. I would put offense there. Can you take a quick look at Old Republic for Zalbar? Yeah, you can't convince me on this one. Not worth. No. I'm gonna... Okay, so obviously I've already put out 2 videos on it. One was pre-using it. One was post-using it. Obviously I tested it. I think I didn't even set it once, did I? I used it on offense every single Grand Arena. My views on it are very... very clear. You're not going to convince me. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm saying if you want to do it, do it. But for me, there's better Omicrons. I'll wait and see how it performs in 5s. If it performs how I'm expecting in 5v5, I don't know. Lord of Hunger, I agree. I think I'm just being overly critical. And the reason for that is I'm just disappointed, really, in... Like, there's only really, what, 1 to 2 teams where I've been like, okay, this is a really good win. And one of them is Saul Luthen. That is worth it, right? Outside of that, I mean, obviously I misplayed the CLS one, but I don't know. I would say wait and see how it does in 5s. Because if in 5v5 you're not splitting any teams up, that's the big thing. You're just using the Old Republic team, which you have at Relic. So if it does really well in 5v5, I would say apply it. But if you're applying it for 3v3, then no, right? Is my view on it. And I know some of you will disagree, and that's perfectly fine. You can. I don't mind. But this is also really good. Even though it gets beaten by troopers and stuff, but in 3s, it's still a very good team to be setting. So that's kind of my opinion on it. Yeah, that's why I don't pay too much attention to early footage. I'll wait until it's tested properly. But I have higher expectations for 5v5 than 3v3. And mainly because you're not breaking up a team. In 3v3, you're breaking up Darth Revan. You're either removing him from Malgus, which, if you have Malgus, there's a debate that it's okay, because you can still set Malak and Basti with that. But then if you're someone that sets Malak out elsewhere, then that's just suicide for you, because then your Malgus team's awful. Darth Revan's good anyways in 3s, especially, like, regardless of having Zalbar or not. And then also on defense, it has some pretty easy counters. Like, the whole you must send in a 2-shot isn't even necessarily a thing you need to worry about. Most notably, troopers just kind of wreck it if you have good mods because of the way the Omicron works. Malgus, yeah, but is that good? Because you can use Tuskens. It's way cheaper. You can use Tusken Chieftain, Tusken Warrior, and anyone. You know, you can use Night Sisters. You can use Phoenix, potentially. Or sometimes Phoenix. Like, all I'm saying is, like, Malgus is a conquest unit. And if taking Darth Revan and everyone and Malak away, the best you can beat is Zori. I don't know about that one. I'm not saying Malgus is good. I don't think Malgus is the best conquest unit that's ever come out. Don't get me wrong. But I don't think that is necessarily worth it. And again, guys, I'm not telling you to apply it. Don't apply it, right? That's not the point of this. I'm just sharing my opinion because hey, everyone has different opinions, and that's what makes the world nice. And that's why I always say watch as many people as you can, because there'll be someone that disagrees with me, and that's perfectly fine. You know, what I say isn't necessarily right. It's just my view on things. I've used it personally. I would say, I'm not really the biggest fan. I would rather, like, we'll see, because in 5v5, like I said, it is promising. I think it will take a little bit of time to work out the best team. Because I think there's a lot of, I mean, I'm not going to talk about it here because we only have a few minutes left until I have to run, unfortunately. Yeah, like I said, guys, today's stream is a bit short. I do apologize. But we could spend ages talking about it because in 5v5 there's so many options. Like, look, if I just pulled up the Old Republic here, right? Obviously, you can't use Dreadnought Revan in it. You can't use Basti in it. You could Jolie will be in the team. I mean, you could use these, but why would you use these, right? So Karth is definitely in there. Jolie's in there. You can't use Canderous because it has to be light side, right? So that, and Zalbar's a lock-in, so it means there's 2 places up for grabs, right? And you have T3, you have Jihani, you have Shorty, and Mission. My initial thoughts is, I think you're probably better off putting Shorty in there. And I actually really like that idea. Rather than putting anyone else in. Because she's adding a bunch to this. Believe it or not. But I can't show you her abilities because they're not leveled up. So that's basically where I'm going with this. We'll see once 5v5 rolls around and people start testing. I reckon that isn't a bad team. Because you can shove it on defense, you're not ruining a team. You can try it on offense, maybe it beats something. But my main complaint is 3v3, you're breaking up too many teams. Right, anyway, let's stop the talk about Zalbar for a second. And let's try and wrap this review up. Because I had less time than I imagined. I'm sorry, guys. How long have we even been live for? Hopefully at least an hour. Yeah, we've been live for... We have been live for just over an hour. Right? Almost an hour. So, it is a short stream today. I just wanted to do something quick for you guys so you know I'm still alive. What else do we have here? Obviously, at some point, you need to take characters above Relic 5, above Relic 3. Otherwise, you're literally just going to have the case of your account is just Lightspeed Bundle requirements. Or unlock levels, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, don't get me wrong. There's nothing inherently bad about having these characters at Relics, or even Relic 5, Relic 3, whatever. But obviously, if you want to go to the next level and expand your roster, and the thing you're going to find is, give it a few months, right? Maybe a year. A lot of Chromium, Erodium, Low Kyber is just going to be Lightspeed Bundle players that started playing a year ago, 2 years ago. And if you want to be ahead of those players, you need to take the time and invest in characters that they won't be doing. And I always talk about it, for example, with Galactic Legends, right? You have Jab, right? If we look at your Hut Cartel, I always say it, there's a big difference between a Relic 5 one and a Relic 7 one. If you have a Relic 5, people can use Trench reliably. Night Sisters a lot easier. Depending on Datacrons, CLS becomes doable. Like, the second you take them up to at least R7, get good Datacrons, get decent mods, these all become a lot harder, right? And that's kind of where I'm going with this. So, it's an interesting one. Sorry guys, I was just reading something on Discord that someone sent me. Okay, is there anything else you want me to look at here, by the way, Graphical? Anything else at all? I'll leave this one open to you. All good? No, it's fine. Because I think I'm going to have to end the stream when I finish this. So, no, it's alright. It's alright. I mean, you did also donate for the review, so I want to make sure you get all the information you need. I mean, I don't think there's too much else to say. Because the thing is, your account is very similar to the previous account. It's very Lightspeed heavy. We've got some GLs going on there. The modding we spoke about. The Omicrons, obviously, I would avoid doing triple Omicrons. I would avoid that in general. But also, it's not the worst thing you can do. I mean, there's worse things you can be doing. Obviously, unlike the previous account, I would say you do need to get your Master Qui-Gon Padawan Obi-Wan up and running, which you are doing. Basically, every account should be working on the Imperial Remnants at some point. I'm fully anticipating the fact that people will wait until this is accelerated. That's perfectly fine, but at some point, everyone should be doing these because passive income is key. You made a mistake. That's fine. I mean, in the end, there will be certain battles you win because of it, but it's just so rare to happen. And it's purely because you have to be... working on, yeah. Nice. That's good. That's good to know. Alright, guys. I do apologize for it being such a short stream. Next week, we'll do a long one and try make it longer. I literally just wanted to do a quick one when I had a little bit of time this afternoon. Videos will start coming back out from Monday, hopefully. But like I said, for now, 4 videos a week, 2 streams, with the third possibly in roster reviews when I have time. It's not gonna be every week. Sorry for everyone that didn't get a review, which is a lot of you today. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed the stream, and I'll see you next week. Thank you all for coming, and have a glamming day, guys.